It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we've got the Bengals, leader at quarterback. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Bengals and the Rams, and it comes your way.
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even as passing numbers continue to rise league-wide, well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle.
Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Johnson with a return here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has the connection to right. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Able to find Wright. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals need only one to take the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Throwing now from the gun. Wright reels it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now the Rams trying for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Running back sent in motion. 1st down from the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Fits it through the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10 now. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best play in it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he at least gets him some positive yardage, but just a small gain to the 24. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 3-possession game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. On the move, headed right. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. They go play action here. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Hauled in left side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to the air. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball.
He's got it deep downfield. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Able to find right. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Short pass brought in. And he goes down a little short of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Has the connection to right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now the Rams trying for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance. Never. Happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the 2nd half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He puts some power on it. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Right, reels it in. And he made a bid for mid. Stopped at his own side at the 49. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run here from the gun. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Looking slant route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Right up the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Okay, ready? This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is... trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. All in left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
The Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his man over the middle. There he goes on the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They'll try it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the... moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Back to the well again. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Throwing from the gun. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's caught. He found some space. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. To throw it on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
The running back gets it on the draw. Crosses midfield, still going. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Rams headed out to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Pass play now. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down around the 34. They are throwing it again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. 1st down from the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. They'll try and throw it here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Chased out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set go.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Throw on 3rd down. Lays out left side and gets it. Working quickly here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast. Gets him on the in route. Running in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. He's throwing for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Able to find right. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Throwing now. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll throw it again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing it again here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, L.A. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big game downfield. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone, so the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. It's a chip shot, this one, straight ahead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in the jungle, the Bengals...